Stop what you're doing right now, because this might be the most disgusting betrayal we've seen on Real Housewives in years. According to a leaked tape that just surfaced, Kyle Richards didn't just turn her back on Dorit Kemsley. She allegedly paid $50,000 to destroy her while Dorit was already struggling with foreclosure and public humiliation. Insiders who have heard the full audio are saying Kyle's own words on the tape are shocking. One source claims you can clearly hear Kyle saying, "If we want her gone, we have to make her look unstable. The spending stories will help." And the most disturbing part? Erika Jayne was apparently on the other end of that conversation. This isn't just some petty fight between two housewives. This is a calculated move to ruin another woman's life and reputation when she was already at her lowest. Fans are already divided, with some calling Kyle evil and others saying Dorit is faking the whole thing for attention. But here's what's really making people furious. If this tape is real, then everything Kyle has preached about loyalty and sisterhood for the past 12 seasons was a complete lie. And trust me, what's on the rest of these tapes is even worse than what's leaked so far. Do you think Kyle actually did this, or is Dorit taking revenge with fake recordings? You need to hear this for yourself. Stay until the end, because what comes next changes everything. For years, Dorit Kemsley, Kyle Richards, and Erika Jayne were seen as the unbreakable trio of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. They called each other sisters, defended one another at every reunion, and always presented a united front in front of the cameras. Fans believed their friendship was real, strong, and genuine. But behind the scenes, things were never as perfect as they appeared. Dorit had always looked up to Kyle. She saw her as the leader of the group, someone who preached loyalty above everything else. Whenever Dorit faced problems, whether it was the terrifying home invasion in 2021 or her painful separation from PK, Kyle was always the first one to publicly offer support. Erika Jayne, who had gone through her own massive legal and financial scandal, also bonded with Dorit over their shared struggles. On the surface, it looked like a solid sisterhood, but slowly, cracks began to appear. According to multiple insiders, the tension started when Dorit was at her lowest. While she was dealing with the trauma of the home invasion and the stress of her marriage falling apart, Kyle became distant. Instead of offering real support, she allegedly started making passive-aggressive comments behind Dorit's back. Erika, who was still recovering from her own public downfall, reportedly found Dorit's situation exhausting and began distancing herself as well. Things got worse when Dorit's financial troubles became public. The $287,000 shopping spree story leaked to the media at the worst possible time, right when her $6 million mansion was at risk of foreclosure. Dorit always believed someone close to her had leaked the story on purpose, but she never imagined it could be her so-called sisters. What makes this situation even more shocking is that both Kyle and Erika had spent years building their image as loyal and protective friends. Now, the same women who once hugged Dorit on camera are being accused of secretly working against her when she needed them the most. And this is exactly why this leaked tape feels so explosive. Because if the allegations are true, then their entire friendship was built on lies from the very beginning. But before we get into what's actually on the tape, you need to understand just how deep this betrayal really goes. The real explosion happened during a private dinner in Positano, Italy, last season. The cameras had already stopped rolling, the crew had packed up, and it was supposed to be a quiet girls' night between Dorit, Kyle, and Erika. But according to the leaked tape, things took a dark turn the moment the three women thought they were alone. Insiders say the conversation started normal, with expensive wine flowing and fake smiles all around. But then Kyle's tone changed. On the tape, you can clearly hear Kyle's voice saying she's becoming a problem. If we want her off the show, we have to make her look unstable. The spending stories will help. Erika is heard laughing in the background before adding, "She's been playing the victim since the robbery. We carried her long enough." What makes this tape so brutal is how casual and cold they sound while discussing Dorit's downfall. There's no anger in their voices, just cold calculation. Dorit, who was secretly recording the entire conversation through her phone hidden in her bag, didn't say a word that night. She just sat there, smiling, while her so-called sisters planned her exit from the show. But the real shock came when the tape was leaked 3 days ago. Within hours, the audio started spreading on Twitter and TikTok. One fan account posted the clip with the caption, "Kyle Richards paid to destroy Dorit while she was in foreclosure." This is actually evil. The post gained over 1 million views in just 12 hours. Fans were furious. Many started calling Kyle a two-faced snake and said this finally exposed who she really is after 12 seasons of preaching loyalty. Dorit remained silent at first. She didn't post anything. She didn't comment. She just let the tape do the talking. But then, yesterday, she broke her silence with one single Instagram story that simply said, "Some people smile in your face while writing your downfall. I have receipts." That one line sent the internet into complete chaos. But here's where the story takes a shocking turn. According to a new leak that dropped just hours ago, this wasn't the only tape. Insiders are now claiming that Kyle didn't just suggest making Dorit look unstable, she allegedly followed through. A second, even more damaging clip is being whispered about. One where Kyle is reportedly heard admitting she personally paid a tabloid contact $50,000 to leak Dorit's shopping spree story at the worst possible time. If this second tape is real, then Kyle didn't just talk about destroying Dorit, she actually paid to do it. And the most disturbing part? Erika Jayne was fully aware of the plan. This changes everything. Because if Kyle really paid $50,000 to humiliate Dorit while she was already drowning in financial problems, then this isn't just reality TV drama anymore. This is something much darker. And what's even more terrifying is that Dorit still has more tapes that allegedly involve someone much higher up than Kyle and Erika. The question everyone is asking right now is, how much worse can this actually get? And according to sources close to Dorit, we're about to find out very soon. Within hours of the first tape leaking, the situation went completely out of control. Social media platforms were flooded with reactions, and #Dorit tapes quickly started trending worldwide. Fans were not just shocked, they were angry. One viral tweet that gained over 1.8 million views read, "Kyle Richards didn't just abandon Dorit, she paid to destroy her while she was in foreclosure. This is actually sick." Another user posted, 12 seasons of loyalty, and this is who Kyle really is. I'm done. But the real escalation happened when a second, more damaging clip surfaced late last night. According to multiple insiders who claim to have heard the unedited version, Kyle didn't just suggest leaking stories about Dorit. In this new recording, she is allegedly heard confirming that she personally arranged the $50,000 payment to a tabloid contact. Her exact words reportedly were, "Just make sure it comes out before the reunion. We need her gone before filming starts again." Erika Jayne can also be heard in the background saying, if this works, she won't even have a storyline left. This new revelation took the drama to another level. What was first seen as mean girl talk has now turned into something much more serious, an alleged calculated plan to sabotage another cast member's career and reputation using money. TMZ and Page 6 have already picked up the story, with sources close to Bravo claiming that executives are currently in emergency meetings. One anonymous insider told a gossip account, "This isn't normal Housewives drama anymore. If these tapes are real, it could affect Kyle's position on the show permanently." But the most shocking part? Dorit allegedly has even more recordings, and one of them reportedly involves a conversation that took place after the Italy trip. Sources are whispering that this next tape doesn't just include Kyle and Erika, but someone much more powerful. And if that tape gets released, this scandal could go far beyond just two housewives. The question now is, how much deeper does this actually go? The internet completely lost its mind the moment the second tape leaked. Within just a few hours, #Dorit tapes and #Kyle exposed started trending worldwide, with over 4 million tweets in less than 24 hours. Fans were divided into two extreme sides, and the arguments were brutal. On one side, Team Dorit flooded social media with support. One viral tweet that gained over 2.3 million views said, "Kyle always preached loyalty for 12 seasons, but was secretly paying to destroy Dorit while she was in foreclosure. This is disgusting." Another user wrote, "Dorit was struggling with trauma and financial issues, and these women were laughing behind her back. Kyle is finished." On the other side, many fans refused to believe the tapes and accused Dorit of faking everything for revenge. One popular comment read, recording your friends for 2 years is psychotic behavior. Dorit is just as calculated as she claims Kyle is. The debate became so heated that several fan pages started blocking each other. Even former housewives got involved. Lisa Rinna posted a now-deleted Instagram story that simply said, "Be careful who you call family. The tapes always come back." Garcelle Beauvais liked multiple posts supporting Dorit, while Sutton Strake reportedly sent a private voice note to a friend saying the situation felt darker than anything we've seen on the show. Industry insiders are also panicking. According to a source close to Bravo, multiple sponsors have already contacted the network expressing concern over the growing backlash. One executive reportedly said, "This isn't fun drama anymore. This could actually damage the franchise." Meanwhile, Kyle's team has remained completely silent so far, which many believe is making the situation worse. No statement, no denial, nothing. But what's really making everyone nervous is the rumor that Dorit still has one final tape left, and this one allegedly involves someone much bigger than Kyle or Erika. If that tape drops, this scandal could go from a housewife fight to a full-blown network crisis. And according to sources, that final recording might be released sooner than anyone expected. Just when everyone thought the story couldn't get any darker, a third and most damaging tape has reportedly surfaced, and this one completely changes the entire narrative. According to multiple sources who claim to have heard the unedited recording, Kyle didn't just suggest leaking stories about Dorit. In this new tape, she is allegedly heard admitting that she personally approved the $50,000 payment because she felt Dorit was becoming too popular and was starting to challenge her position on the show. What makes this revelation even more shocking is that Kyle reportedly said, "If she keeps getting this much attention, people will stop caring about me. We need to end this now." But the real bombshell comes at the end of the tape. Insiders are claiming that during the same conversation, Kyle allegedly mentioned that she had already spoken to someone at Bravo about Dorit's future on the show. While the name isn't clearly audible, sources say Kyle referred to this person as someone who can actually make decisions. This has led to wild speculation that a high-level producer or executive may have been aware of the plan to push Dorit out. If this is true, then this scandal is no longer just about two housewives fighting. It now involves possible network involvement, which could put the entire future of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills at risk. Social media is already in meltdown mode, with fans demanding answers from both Bravo and Andy Cohen. Many are now questioning whether Kyle's power on the show has gone too far. But here's what's truly terrifying. Dorit has reportedly confirmed through a close friend that she still has one final recording left, and this one is supposedly even more explosive than everything released so far. According to the same source, this last tape doesn't just involve Kyle and Erika, it allegedly includes someone much higher up in the Bravo hierarchy. And if Dorit decides to release it, this could go from a housewife scandal to a full-blown network crisis. The only question now is, will she actually drop it? Stay tuned, because the next 48 hours could change everything. Alright, after everything we just uncovered, I need to hear from you right now. Do you believe Kyle Richards actually paid $50,000 to destroy Dorit, or do you think Dorit is using these tapes as revenge? Was this just a desperate move to protect her position on the show, or has Kyle gone too far this time? And what about Erika Jayne? Do you think she was just following along, or was she equally involved in the plan? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. Tell me honestly, Team Dorit or Team Kyle? Do you think these tapes are real, or is this all just a calculated move by Dorit to stay relevant? Should Bravo step in and investigate this situation, or should they let the women handle it themselves? If this video shocked you, make sure to smash that like button right now. It really helps push this story to more people who need to hear it. And if you're new here and want to stay updated on every new tape that leaks, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Because let me tell you, this story is far from over. There are still more recordings that haven't been released yet, and according to sources, the next tape could be the most damaging one of all. So tell me in the comments, should Dorit release everything she has, or is this already going too far? I want to know what you think. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Stay safe, stay updated, and I'll see you in the next one.